Yo, brothers, it's your boy Coinstock, back at it again, stuffing these duffel bags and collecting that cheddar. Before I begin, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a friend trying to educate you. Whoo, boy. How was everybody's St. Patty's Day? Good? I would surely hope so. Now, before we get in the video, I want to give you a little story time, a little quip. So, I was hanging out with my family and friends on St. Patty's Day, but I saw all this alcohol just caging them in. They're just surrounded by alcohol. And then I had a thought. I had an epiphany. I was like, I need to save my family and friends from the dangers of alcohol by drinking it. And I gotta tell you, it was a hefty battle. But, even to the point where I had to recuperate. So, yeah, now I'm here. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into the video. So, MMF, it's down actually 96 cents, 5.3% in the red compared to its 120, I believe, the day before yesterday. And people are like, what's going on? What's happening? And we need an explanation. I mean, there's not really much to explain. Let's look at the 7-day chart, really. So it was, it was looking healthy, right? Real healthy. And then it seems like during the time, people were like, a rug pull? No, it wasn't a rug pull. All right. I think that whales were definitely, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but we're definitely manipulating the price. And then people that came in early on the project were, just hyping up the panic by also getting out early. But, it's kind of stable. Like, it's found its support nearly around $1 or maybe even 90 cents. So, 96 cents. So, we'll have to see about that. I should have also said this, that we're going to be talking about the Mad Meerkat NFTs. Well, two projects really. The first one being a Mad Meerkat Burrow, which would be kind of like, middle of the video really. And then at the very end, we're actually going to be talking about the Kronos Football Club. So stay tuned. All right. So we're just going to be looking at Finance metrics right now. So we're going to go to Chrono Scan to see if that's like a telltale sign of exactly what's going on with the price action, right? So as we could see, now it's saying 96,859 for the price. And the total supply it's bumped up to 190,126,141. So that's how many tokens are potentially in circulation. It could also mean that they're staking as well. So it definitely had a boost. So there's more tokens in existence, which could also explain, the token drop, because the more of the supply that pumps out, the more your position is quote unquote diluted. All right. And also the holders too. So we were showing like a steady growth of I'd say about nearly 600 per day, maybe even like 800 to damn near like 1,000. But the yesterday and the day before yesterday, it's kind of like stagnated a little bit. That's nothing to worry about. I expect more users to onboard this project, but for now, it's still at 19,826 addresses. How can you be mad at that, right? So let's look at the bigger picture as well. Let's go on DeFi Llama. Well, Kronos is still, it's busting, right? It's still busting, right? It's still going through the seams of all the chains. It's trying to be the cream of the crop, which I think, in my humble opinion, not a financial advisor, it is. But let's look down here. So Finance is still number 2. Liquidity is still growing. So it's not showing like there's any detriment to the project at all. It's just, price is price. People leave, people come back, people buy, people sell, but liquidity is still pretty darn healthy. And also too, MMO has also seen growth too, and we'll look at the website and everything about MMO, but all in all, 8.10%, 106%, 191%, so nothing's really going away. If anything's stagnant for real, it's VVS Finance, because it's been around this 1.29 billion TVL for quite some time. But that's a story for another day. So I'm going to show you the first NFT. You know what? Let's actually go to the website first. Let's go to the Mad Meerkat Burrow. So these are the first NFTs, right? Actually, hold on. Let me shift some things around. There we go. So currently, the cheapest Mad Meerkat NFT is 4,444 Crow. So you got to pay in Crow to get this Mad Meerkat Finance NFT, and the cheapest one is 4,444 Crow, which could take you to, well, definitely over $1,000. I would like to say $1,200. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, brothers. Now you're probably thinking, I had to go get a package real quick, but anyway, you're probably thinking, what do these Mad Meerkat NFTs have to do with the entire ecosystem? Well, I'll tell you, brother. So basically, they are like it's staking NFT. So for instance, let's go to the farms real quick on an MM Finance. So MMF CRO, of course, you could get this 350.57% APR, which means just leaving it in there, then it will just stack up to 350.57%. But if there was APY there and you were just, compounding every single day, then boom shakalaka, the APY will be exponentially greater, right? So, well, roughly right now, I think it's 2,000% APY if you compound every day. That's why people use like Mad Meerkat, well, MMO, Mad Meerkat Optimizer, but let's see, stake Mad Meerkats to increase MMF earnings, right? So the current boost is plus 0%. I have an NFT. I'm just too dumb. I already put my stake into MMO, and I don't plan on changing that because that would change the APY that I currently have on it. So if you put an NFT in one or all three, or maybe even two of these slots, each slot gives you a plus 3% boost, right? Now, you could do it the old farming way on here on the MM Finance website, excuse me, or you can go to Mad Meerkat Optimizer, and let's say, for instance, you want to go to just MMF, single asset staking, which is currently 232.26% APY, actually. But if you go to the boost, right, you get plus 3% slot, plus 3% slot, plus 3% slot, plus 3% slot, plus 3% slot. So all in all, like 15% APR. And you can adopt Mad Meerkat here or buy MM Treehouse, which the MM Treehouse is like a gallery that you could show. But I do believe that you could put your MM Treehouse in here. And I mean, don't quote me on it. I'd suggest getting, well, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but I'd suggest, using the MM NFT. All right. I'm not going to show you about like the MM Treehouse. I don't personally have one. I haven't just seen it around, so maybe later. But let's see. I also have another Mad Meerkat. So the launchpad. So here's the next NFT launch that is coming soon. It's Chronos Fc is the first ever R2E risk to earn platform on the entire Kronos chain. It combines both non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and elements of decentralized finance, DeFi, to bring yield farming to players. Project took inspiration from renowned Wolf Game on Ethereum and Police and Thief on AVAX, and you got about like 16 hours and 8 minutes before the launch pad opens up for funds to flow through, the MMF to flow through. And on sale, there's 20 million gold. Now, with this project, before we really dive into it, there is a max supply, and I believe it's 160 million gold, but we'll look into that more and see the tokenomics of it. And also, we're going to look at the website, seeing how the staking works and how the vault works. And like I said, we'll definitely see this Kronos FC Goal project site. So, well, first, let's look at the Medium article. So, 9th Launchpad, Kronos FC. This is not from, now, let me give you a fair warning. This is not from the MMF dev team. This is a completely different dev team that has partnered with MM Finance on the launchpad, as far as I know. So, I mean, do your own research, come to your own conclusion, because this may be very risky. So, just saying that now. But let's go ahead. Kronos FC is the first ever R2E risk-to-earn platform on the entire Kronos chain. It combines both non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and elements of decentralized finance, DeFi, to bring yield farming to players. Project took inspiration from renowned Wolf Game on Ethereum and Police and Thief on the AVAX. You can mint their NFTs in Crow and get a daily payout with our Gold token. You will also be able to mint more NFTs Gen 1 only with a goal. Stake your goal to earn USDC. And there's the Kronos Football Club, FC, and there's tokenomics too, which we can look at on the white paper for sure. And then you could stake your goal to earn USDC. You have 9 chances out of 10 to mint a player, but supposedly the goalkeepers are the real cream of the crop. You have 1 chance out of 10 to mint a goalkeeper. And then minting players and goalkeepers, it's kind of self-explanatory. We could see all of that in the white paper for sure. So NFT white list for our MMB community. As part of this partnership, 777 free mints will be allocated to our Mad Cats and MMB. Another 400 NFTs will also be allocated for whitelisting as well. Whitelisted Mad Cats will get 50% off mint price. More information on how these will be distributed will be shared in the coming days. Do keep a lookout. So if you have like one of these Mad Meerkat Burrow NFTs, then you will get a 50% off mint price, and also, your NFT will have to be whitelisted, of course, but you get 777 free mints. Well, 777 free mints will be allocated to our Mad Cats and Mad Meerkat Burrow. So, if you have one of those NFTs, you could be one of the lucky few, such as myself. So, let's see if there's anything else on this website I highlighted. I don't think so. You can look more about it on, I believe, the website. I believe they have the medium connected to Finance. Or, yeah, that should be the thing. Or you could go on the launchpad for sure, and then it will show you this medium article. All right, so let's get on to the white paper before we actually go to the website. So, staking, it's the most important part of the game. I'm not familiar with Wolf Game or Police and Thieves, but I'll try to parse apart the pieces, right? So we'll see. So, players, action notes, risk, stake, accumulate 1,000 gold per day, prorated to the second, 0% risk. Harvest, receive 80% of goals scored / accumulated by your player. Arrangement between club's president and goalkeepers makes 20% bribe on claimed goal. Bribed goal is split among all the goalkeepers staked for compensation. All right, so bribing, right? So I think bribing is where like you hold like a certain amount you're staking into the platform, the game. People can bribe you to put, for instance, this goal that we're talking about and put it in other DeFi projects so they can get emissions, and you get paid in either their token or you get paid in like USDC. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the concept, but I believe that's the way it goes. And you can unstake. Player leaves with all the scored goal. This can only be done if the player has accumulated a minimum of 2,000 gold. So if you have not accumulated or accrued a minimum of 2,000 gold, then you're kind of stuck for a minute. So 50% chance of all the players' accumulated gold being stolen by club's president. Stolen goal is split amongst all the goalkeepers staked for forming new players. Stolen mint. So, did not know that. So the club president can steal your goal? It's kind of a weird concept. So here's the goalkeepers staking, right? Goalkeepers. So stake. Earn your share of the 20% bribes of all goals scored by players. 0% risk. Harvest. Receive all gold bribes accrued. 0% risk. Unstake. Receive all gold bribes accrued by club's president. 0% risk. So, obviously, you want just like a whole team of goalkeepers at this point, right? Because there's 0% risk here, there, everywhere, right? So what's the difference between goalkeeper and captain goalkeeper? You have 10% chances of minting a goalkeeper and even less for the captain goalkeepers. All the goal earned by goalkeepers from bribes are split in this way. 80% of all total goal for simple goalkeeper, 20% of all total goal for captain goalkeeper. So even though it says like 20%, which is less, I bet I could bet money that captain goalkeeper will be like, let's say 2 out of every 100 or whatever, or probably 1 out of every 100. You get a 10% chance, but boom shakalaka, you get 20% of that value, while like a whole bunch of other people are getting 80%. So they have to share that pool, while you get like all that pool kind of comparatively to yourself, you know. So there's also vaults too. A vault, the game bonus. So this is another rewarding thing. You stake your goal and you earn USDC. So Kronos Federation of Football gives you the choice to enter in his hedge fund. So you could stake your goal earned in the Kronos Federation hedge fund vault, which will work your money with different investment with sponsors or TV rights. When you stake your money, you will have a good return with USDC token. So all the goal that's staked that you have, you will earn USDC in this vault, supposedly. So, and let's also look at the tokenomics. Tokenomics are obviously important. So the maximum goal supply is 230 million goal. When supply reaches 160 million goal earned for staking, so 230 million goal is the max supply, but 160 million goal earned for staking, the staking faucet turns off. The developers will receive 13 million goal, IFO 20 million, liquidity pool 7 million, and community rewards will be allocated 30 million goal. So take that into account. Now, let's go ahead and go to the website. If my computer will load. All right, so Kronos Football Club, you press the green to mint, you press the red to stake, and you press the directional pad to navigate the left and right here. And there's also that too. Now, there's players, goalkeepers, captain goalkeepers. Earn goal when you stake your player on the field. You are in cahoots with the president of the opposite club to let the players score and take a bribe, 20% of all goals accumulated by players. And then captain goalkeepers, you are the king of the field and boss of your team. Of all the bribes taken by goalkeepers, you take 20%, and only 50 captains exist. And here's all the roadmap and stuff. You can go to chronosfc.club to really get down to the nitty gritty of it, but they plan to do some stuff and also have a P2P betting development. So yeah, there's all that. And then there's all these devs that are quasi-doxed. And yet again, I can't stress enough, this is not the MM Finance dev team. This is just a team that's partnered with the MM Finance dev team. But all in all, and also you can go to like their Twitter or their Discord to really get in the nitty-gritty if you want to talk to them. But all in all, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. This is definitely a game. I mean, I'm going to try to get a little bit into this. You know, there's always some cause for pause, right? But I'm definitely sticking with the MM ecosystem for sure. I have faith in the MM ecosystem. I don't know about this Kronos Football Club. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, that's kind of all I had to show you today. I mean, there's nothing really much to it. Just be prepared to go to this launchpad over here. And if you want to get in, that's all up to you. You come to your own conclusion. But like 15 hours and 58 minutes, man, just 20 million goal. Just come to your own conclusion, you know, maybe get in, maybe this might blow up, maybe it won't. It's all up to you. But, yeah, I'm just keeping you up to date on the down low, but I guess I'll, see you guys later.